Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar emphasizes on developing spiritual mindset to root out impropriety, immoral conduct and negativity from the nation. Advisor KT Sukhalu says government is trying its best to ensure education in interior areas. Heavy downpour to continue across northeastern states amid depression of cyclonic storm Sitrang. And Rishi Sunak becomes Prime Minister of United Kingdom. Now the news in detail. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar today emphasized the need for developing spiritual mindset among individuals, families and society as a whole to root out impropriety, immoral conduct and negativity from the nation. Opining that life is incomplete without spirituality, Dhankhar said that the technological transformation currently underway across the world will have a better impact on people's lives if it is infused with spirituality. Vice President made these remarks while addressing the 85th anniversary of Brahma Kumaris and Deepawali celebrations in Rajasthan today. The Vice President termed spirituality as an essential part of our education that makes a person a complete person and lauded Brahma Kumaris for promoting spirituality and dharma righteousness across the world. Praising the new education policy 2020 for laying emphasis on Indian civilization values, Dhankhar observed that a right education, right thinking and the right knowledge can only make us powerful as a nation. Advisor for School Education and SCERT, KT Sukhalu, has said that the government is trying its best to ensure education in the interior areas and urged parents to focus and invest in their children's education. He said this during the 75-year celebration of Government Higher Secondary School, Peran, recently. Sukhalu, while noting the importance of imparting quality education with good infrastructure, advised teachers to be committed and sincere in duty so that good enrollment can be ensured. UTA Chairman T.R. Zeliang stressed on the importance of the National Education Policy 2020 and appealed to the school officials to start implementing the project at the earliest. Zeliang said institutions act as an incubator for students to achieve quality heights. Cyclonic storm Sitrang has weakened into depression over northeast Bangladesh and neighborhoods and has moved north-northeastward. It further weakened into a well-marked low-pressure area. It lay centered over northeast Bangladesh and adjoining Meghalaya. It is very likely to continue to move north-northeastwards and weaken into a low pressure by this evening. Senior scientist at the IMD, R.K. Janamani, said the heavy rainfall activity is likely over Arunachal Pradesh, northeast Assam, Meghalaya and Nagaland. In the UK, the former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak became the first Asian British Prime Minister today as he won the race to lead the Conservative Party. The 42-year-old politician will be British youngest Prime Minister in more than a century. Sunak was appointed Prime Minister by King Charles today. Sunak said that the country needed stability and unity and pledged to bring his party and the country together. The outgoing Prime Minister Truss stepped down on Thursday after just 6 weeks in office. In September, Sunak was defeated by Truss in a party leadership vote in the wake of Boris Johnson stepping down. Sunak is considered one of Westminster's wealthiest politicians. The son of a doctor and a pharmacist of Indian origin, Sunak was born in Hampshire and went to one of Britain's top boarding schools. Before entering politics, he studied at Oxford University and Stanford University and worked in a private company. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Rishi Sunak on being appointed as new Prime Minister of UK. In a tweet, Modi said he looks forward to working closely together on global issues and implementing Roadmap 2030. India and a few other places in the world witnessed a partial solar eclipse today. Most parts of India witnessed the event except some parts of the northeast region. The eclipse began before sunset in the afternoon and was seen from most of places, which was longer than an hour. The next solar eclipse will be visible from India on 2nd August 2027 and it will be a total solar eclipse. A partial solar eclipse is an eclipse in which the moon does not cover the sun completely. This makes the visible part of the sun appear as crescent-shaped. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Department of Defence Production organised cleanliness drives in 294 sites across the country. The department has been conducting the special campaign 2.0 on Swachhata across its offices located in New Delhi and in all field offices and local units since 2nd October this year. Defence Ministry said during the campaign the department has disposed of 9 bending issues from Members of Parliament and 231 general public grievances during the period. A sum of over 10 crores 72 lakh rupees has been realised in revenue so far from the sale of scrap, and over 75,000 square feet of space has been freed. Litrongra G. Sanctum asserted that women are the backbone of the economy in Nagaland and called to expand the social structure among women entrepreneurs as they cannot progress without networking. She was speaking at the book launch Come When Bazaar, celebrating Journey of Women Entrepreneurs in Nagaland program, which was held recently in Kohima. She said that the hardships women entrepreneurs go through are visible, but their needs, be it infrastructure or financial support, are overlooked. The speaker opined that Nagas focus only on being a retailer and are not aware of the wholesale market. Communication expert Project Her and now Sukriti Somvashi said that the Project Her and Now has been initiated based on the fact that India's female labour force participation currently stands at 19%. The expert opined that there is a lot to gain by increasing the share of women in the workforce. According to estimates, she said equal participation of women in the labour market will increase India's GDP by 27%. In this regard, Sukriti said entrepreneurship is one important opportunity to increase women's participation in the economy and to realise India's growth potential. Nagaland University will come under Common University Entrance Test (CUET) for admission in the undergraduate program from academic session 2023-24. The University Grants Commission earlier exempted central universities of northeastern regions, including Nagaland University, for CUET for admission till last academic session. From 2023, all students intending to seek admission for undergraduate programs in Nagaland University will be required to appear for the CUET. WhatsApp services were restored after hours of global outage today. The disruption were witnessed for nearly 2 hours from 12 noon onwards across the globe. However, the services were partially restored after the Meta group swung into action amidst reporting from the people that they were having trouble sending messages. More than 219 crores 56 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry said over 23,791 vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. During the same period, 862 new COVID cases were reported in the country. The recovery rate is currently at 98.76%. A total of 1,503 people have recovered in the last 24 hours. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar emphasizes on developing spiritual mindset to root out impropriety, immoral conduct and negativity from the nation. Advisor KT Sukhalu says government is trying its best to ensure education in interior areas. Heavy downpour to continue across northeastern states amid depression of cyclonic storm Sitrang. And Rishi Sunak becomes Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.